My name is Lindsay Dempsey, and I bring over 20 years of marketing experience to the field. I have worked for many corporations, including heading up the marketing for Yelp Phoenix and growing it to become one of the top 10 in the world. Now, I know what you might think about Yelp, but I was on the community side, so my job was to directly connect the target audience with the business. I did so a variety of ways, and I actually did it without any monetary budget. I did it completely through barter and trade. I hosted events for 1,500 people down to 50 people. I even invented the world's largest snack stadium for Super Bowl 49. I have the ideas on how to connect directly with your localized market, and I love thinking outside of the box. These are the strategies that separate thriving franchises from the ones that shut down early. Most franchises that fail in the first year don't fail because the product or the brand is weak. They might have an excellent franchise that they've purchased, but unfortunately they fail because the business owners who purchase it rely on corporate marketing. And why wouldn't you? You have just purchased an expensive franchise and you're being fed a lot of promises by corporate. You also need to connect directly with your community because ultimately that is what keeps doors open. When a franchise purchases a business, they typically get some corporate marketing support, marketing ideas, some tools, some resources that go along with the franchise they've purchased. And this is excellent. It is a great tool for you to use for your business. However, it's not something that you should solely rely on. This is just a resource. In order for you to truly succeed in your community, you need to connect directly with your neighborhood and your community. And that is what is going to keep your doors open. So number one, I would get to know my neighbors. I would know both the complementary businesses and your competitors. Community success comes from collaboration and awareness. Strong franchises don't operate in isolation. They build local relationships that reinforce their presence. Next up, I would not obsess over follower counts. In fact, numbers are truly only vanity metrics, especially with how SEO has changed so that your organic content on social media can show up in Google. So what matters most is your connection. Is your content interesting? Is it helpful? Is it worth sharing? And is it actually connecting with your neighborhood? Not nationally, not internationally, not going viral, but is it connecting directly with your neighbors who would come and support your business? Authentic connections last far longer than any big but disengaged audience. Number 3, I would look beyond the direct customer because every franchise has a ripple effect. For example, if you serve kids, you're actually marketing to parents. If you serve athletes, you're also reaching the coaches. Success means knowing who influences your customers and finding ways to connect with them as well. Number 4, I'd invite the community in. Host events, partner with organizations, and connect with influential locals. No, not influencers, but those influential locals, those will create a loyalty that ads can't buy because word of mouth always beats paid reach when it comes to trust. Finally, I would lead with heart and patience. It's going to take time for your franchise to succeed. It's going to take time for people to see that your franchise is there. People support businesses that genuinely care. And remember, if you take over a franchise, don't rush in with drastic changes. Sit and observe and see what your old franchise owner was doing, what they were doing right, what they were doing wrong. After you sit and observe for a while, then let your heart guide your decisions because remember, authenticity always wins. Corporate may have given you a brand and some tools, but they don't necessarily give you the playbook for becoming the neighborhood favorite. And that is where we come in. At Elite Market Savvy, we don't just hand you the ideas. We offer the consulting, the strategizing, the planning, localized campaigns, influencer outreach, reputation management, and staff training. We offer everything designed to make your franchise a trusted part of the community. Your franchise deserves to be more than just another location. With the right community marketing strategy, you can become the go-to spot in your neighborhood. Again, my name is Lindsay Dempsey. I run Elite Market Savvy. You can find my information at elitemarketsavvy.com, or you can text or call me at 602-309-5224.